fresh off an impromptu shower following the first win of his head coaching career, Coach Tony Gibson.
Yep.
Coach, if you don't care to open with the state.
Yep. First off, thank you guys again for all you do for us. That was a happy locker room, and we needed that. So it was. I'm so proud of this football team, these coaches. It's been a long couple weeks, and we finally played the way I wanted them to play, regardless of the opponent. But I thought Eastern Kentucky was a good football team coming in here tonight. They're going to win a lot of games, but we did what we had to do and what we were supposed to do, and I'm proud of my guys for that. And now it's going to be a lot easier tomorrow to go in and fix things moving forward. So, we're going to take this one just like we do losses, and we're going to enjoy it tonight and then get back to work tomorrow and put this one to bed and move on to Middle Tennessee State.
Coach, congrats for your first win. Obviously, really pretty much everything you guys talked about early on this week, it felt like it came around this time around, like third downs from both sides of the ball and scoring in the red zone, just in terms of the adjustments you guys made from last week.
Yeah, that was crucial. We talked a lot about it this week with our guys. The only one, you look back and we fumbled late in the game in the red zone, which I would love to punch that one in. But again, it's a lot easier to fix when you win. And, we got some mistakes. We still didn't play as clean as I would like. We got sloppy there in the second half, a couple takeaways that resulted into points. And I thought our defense was really, really good tonight. Those guys were rolling out there.
Coach, you talked a little bit about needing your quarterback to be able to run. I thought Carlos came in and really ran that off. Efficient is the word that comes to mind. Is that what you think?
Yeah, I mean, he had total command of that game. There was no panic in him at all. He's a tough kid, as you could see, and when we have him involved with that piece of it, running the ball, that's a +1 run game. It's hard on defenses, and that's what we need to continue to do. And again, I thought Jakai came in and had some nice runs as well. So, but the kids are starting to get their feet under them a little bit. They're understanding how we need to practice, how we need to prepare, and I thought that showed tonight.
What does that do emotionally to both the offense and defense when you see your QB just putting his head down and going?
Yeah.
That's got to fire him up.
Yeah, it fires him up. I hold my breath for a second, make sure he gets up. But he's a tough kid, and he loves football. And I was really, really excited for him tonight. He's been waiting a long time for this, and he's got his confidence right now. Got a little bit banged up. He could have played in the second half, but there was no use putting him back in and putting him in harm's way.
Secondary, obviously, Boogie gets 2 interceptions, and really some of those third and longs felt like they were able to kind of get in and get some breakups as well.
Yeah, I thought they played extremely well. Boogie set the tone. It was the first play of the game. We get a pick, and then we get it down there, and again, we didn't even have a play called. We were just trying to hard count under center to get him to jump, and there was some miscommunication. So, I thought, oh, no, here we go again. But the boys were covered, and, Boogie saved us the next series. I think we got the pick and went down and scored. So, it was good. It didn't hurt us, but, again, we have to be smarter than that.
You talked last week about Wednesday, and Wednesday being a critical day because that's third down day. You look at last week, you look at this week, 2 of 14. Did you notice an urgency in your team this week on Wednesday, considering what you said last week?
Yeah, I thought, we had a great plan coming into this game. We changed some things up. We had some different personnel on the field. And, what we have to do is make sure our best guys are out on the field on third down. And so there were some personnel changes that took place this week, and we got the right guys in there. So, I was excited with the plan, and I thought the kids took a lot more serious this week as well.
Coach, obviously a lot of festivities going on today with the We Are Thankful for Heroes game in front of this Marshall Hunter and Kirk fan base. How big is it culturally for you guys to get that first win under your belt?
Yeah, it was huge, and this town, this university, this football program has been through so much, and we're thankful for everything, all the support that we get, and you know, every time we go out there, we play for the 75 and we do all those things. So, you know, these kids are bought in. They want to win. They're great kids. I love coaching them. And now we have to just keep getting them better.
And it's just on a personal note, when you were young growing up in Boone County, and did you ever envision being a coach at one of the two Division I schools? And what's it feel like to get that win?
No, not at all. You know, it's just to look in my players' eyes after that game, and you know just how excited they were, because again, it's been a long 2 weeks for us, and just to see them, the emotion they had, and how excited they were. I mean, every kid on this football team shook my hand, told me he loved me, and that meant a lot. So, and this is just the first of many. You know, we're going to get this thing right, just like I said last week, and you know, we're going to keep this thing rolling.
Anything further for Coach? All right, thanks, Coach.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys.